Hey everybody, I'm back at JD Slingers and I'm lettering with a 4-inch roller. And I know I have videos like this, but I thought I would do another one, especially for newcomers who don't want to try and search out all my videos. When I first started using a 4-inch roller, it was hard. You know, it's like any tools, it just takes time and you got to practice. But it has to do with how you turn the roller. You turn on end to get a fine line, or if you're filling in large areas, you just use it flat, just like you're painting a house. This is all just freehand sizing it up. And I like doing lettering that's bouncy. If you watch this channel, you know how I am. I have a flair for that, where I like to take the lettering and it's kind of staggered. It's like on a wave, sort of. And it just, I like to make the font look animated. Like it's bouncing around. It just seems to be more appealing and attracts attention. And then I use my 2-inch razor. Just those razor scrapers, you know, they have them at paint stores and stuff, hardware stores. And I just clip it. And if I clip it too much or I don't like it, I just add more paint. It's not like sculpting. I'm adding and subtracting. And this is all in real time too. See, like right there, I turn it a little to get that line underneath the top part of the E. And what I'm doing here is breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I wanted it up high so people could see it from the road above the cars. And I just work it and work it. And this lettering's fast. I mean, if you were to draw this out, or, you know, you could pounce it out and all that, just like a regular sign writer, which is great when you want super accuracy. But when you're doing something like a splash, you want to just do it quick. This is one way to approach it. We got that dinner. You see how the letters are just kind of all over the place. They're staggered. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Now you can use a roller, also a 4-inch roller, to go in and fill it in. Yeah, that takes a bit of practice, but on the bigger letters I definitely use the 4-inch roller to fill it in. But these letters are sort of medium size. They're not like super huge. It's not like they're 6-foot tall font. So I go in with the 2-inch poly brush. And again, get the poly brush brand. I always talk about that and remind you guys to get the poly brush brand, because all of the brands are just kind of floppy and it's hard to get a clean line. But I just sort of push it down where I want it to be. And when you're using the brush like this, oftentimes you have to go back and do a second coat, which I will show you. But you can also go back in with the roller and roll over the second coat too. But this works a lot better to, instead of doing like the red lettering and then outlining it around it, I found that doing it this way is a lot easier. And then plus it's good to have the white behind the red because it'll stand out more. Because basically the light shines through, the sunlight hits the red, it passes through the red, hits the white, and then bounces back out. But if you don't have a white background, the light continues to go through the window. And so it's not as bright and luminous. It's a pretty warm day, so the paint's drying fairly quick, so I can go back in, and I'm going to let that R dry, but I redid the B already. Well, it's September, and pretty soon October's coming, so I'm going to be doing some cutouts and stuff. Here I'm going back in and I'm touching it up because I got too close to the edge of the white. And probably nobody would notice it from the road, I'm sure. But I noticed it, so I'm just going back in with some white and touching it up. So that's pretty much how I do it with the roller. And this was all part of a bigger design, and I made some videos of some of the characters. There's one more video I want to make, but this shows it with the characters I did. The cowboy with the gun, smoking gun. I should have outlined that gun in white or something lighter so it would stand out against the dark window. And then the horse, I did a video of the horse. And I'm still going to do a video of the cowgirl and all the other stuff too, like the cow skull and the desert. Thanks for watching.